Hello everyone, how good of you to join. Welcome back to Anno 1800. And yeah, we're still looking at our beautiful garrison church up there. It's going to take a bit more time than I originally thought. We're in phase 3 already. I'm still waiting to get some felt in. Now for the felt, let's just check my docklands there real quick. In 10 minutes, Captain Tobias is coming along. And with this, we should then hopefully finally unlock the felts, right? So export volume 2070 tons. We're at 1900 tons for the sewing machines, and I'm going to trade more sewing machines with the next turn. This should then also upgrade soon the sewing machines to the next level. And by the way, also then we can use the penny farthings for additional imports. That's important. So this is happening for our garrison church, if you're wondering. Another thing, yes, thank you for the advice. We can actually use a shortcut to start the skyscraper upgrade, because here it's grayed out. We do need 5,000 investors, but if I press the I button, we can actually go ahead and upgrade more skyscrapers like that. Much more convenient. Thanks for that. And we can just go ahead really and upgrade more of them to the next tiers. As we can see, resource wise it's fine, and I just like their style. They're really as it is shown there. We can also have, so we can have a whole district here with these worker skyscrapers, right? And perhaps these guys in here too, and another upgrade to the next level for that pal. This is fine. We are getting more workers in with that. Not only workers though, since it's pescatarians, also farmers at the same time. The garrison church bonus is still working. I hope that it is increased once we finish the garrison church, and so far that's it. This is, by the way, the highest tier for the worker skyscrapers there, and that is tier 2. As we can see, everything has been unlocked here. There's nothing else to come. I hope that in the future we get a few more upgrades, as I really do love these skyscraper models there for the workers. Fantastic looking overall, but well, the mod is very young, so perhaps we see more tiers here then for this one. Beautiful. I love that. Look at that. We can then walk around here in these worker skyscrapers. I mean skyscrapers. Yeah, 3 stories they have. And it's just looking very cute, and it just fits to my city there as well. I like it because it also looks uniformed as opposed to these workers, right? This looks a bit more chaotic, whereas this one here does look like a British city of the 19th century. Just very lovely overall. I love that. Meanwhile, I'm not going to be idle there military-wise. We have the fleet prepared. Let's push it into the Admiral's Island up here in the northeast. It will go down, of course. Perhaps we lose a ship here or there, but I wouldn't really care for that. Let's move them in, and let's start attacking the cannon tower right away with maximum damage. Taking down Velo as it is this next island there. Very good. The trading post, I don't think we're going to lose a ship there at all. But we'll just see. This one's taking heavy damage there for now. But morale is now crumbling. Now, we're not going to lose that one. And we do get some zinc, copper and iron ore out of this one. It's not a really valuable island though. We're just going to take it to damage the Admiral, but that's it. Come on, you can give up now. You're way below the white flag now. There it is. That's that. Another island secured. The Admiral usually doesn't have good loot though, so I'm not really caring about that. This ship here can stay in the area, repair itself, and also protect the island then once the white flag goes out. And with my other ships, I would like to find Eli. We haven't found him yet, and some of you have been already complaining that I'm not using any items. Yes, I know I'm sometimes very slow with the items. There is Eli. He is the item trader. It must be. Yes, that's Eli. We can see the prison buildings there. So I'm going to send my ships over. This time they can stay in formation though. Right, sticking together. There's also no big island on its way. We already have Grizzle over there. This really nice looking island there that I've not utilized yet. But we might be doing that in the future. I would like to continue upgrading a few of my buildings here still. So the pescatarians especially, we got lots of them. So let's continue with a whole row of pescatarian artisans now in this area. Choo-choo! The train is also going through the city already there quite often. And perhaps, I mean, we got so many farmers really. Farmer upgrades are always worth it. We have the timber for that as well. Let's just finish this whole row there for workers. Right, going all the way down here so that there's only workers along the train tracks. And then these guys here can be artisans there, I guess, as well. There you go. And perhaps these guys there going all the way to the industrial zone then. That should be fine. But of course, we should also be keeping some farmers there. After all, we do need their workforce. Alright, we have found Eli. Someone doesn't like that so much. Miss Hunt, there she goes again with one of her ship of lines going down. And with Eli, let's just have a quick look into that. He's usually got some nice items for us. Also, zinc and copper for trade routes would be possible here. He's got, well, stuff for trade unions mostly that we can use. Also for the town halls here, affecting the range of certain buildings. And my major goal here would be these items there, so affects mines with plus 50% productivity, for example. That's pretty cool. These bonuses that we can also have for the oil buildings, the oil production in general. There's another very nice item for the town hall. So in this case here, it affects the engineers as well, and everybody that has the bank supplied is also being supplied with pocket watches and jewelry. A really powerful item there, so we would not theoretically need to produce these items, right? We got almost 4 million there, so I could definitely afford a few more of these items there if I continue like that. Another very cool one here is the artisanal kitchen. Instead of beef, we process pigs, so I could simplify that a bit, though I would wait for the much better one that we already know. Affects the light bulb factories. Yeah, filament production in addition. Not so important. I'm going to leave it with those two because re-rolling is a bit too expensive for now. I'm just going to leave my fleet here at the moment. Not really important to have them anywhere else. We got lots of ships there, by the way. This has the Kingfisher. A really cool name. This one has been repaired. Let's put it out there a bit more into the channel, so we can protect our trade routes against gunboats and stuff like that. There's not going to be any bigger attack. I don't think so. Now, I think, but what happened? Yep, we have upgraded to the next level. We have unlocked the felts, and I can now import felts into my city. I think we can actually stop with the iron and coal importing right now. I'm not doing that anyway, and we are capped with those. We have the additional mines that are working on it, so I can get rid of this trade here, and I would like to use the felt on that with the penny farthings. 1 to 19. Holy cow. That's a huge area there. We would get 1,000 felts in. I don't think we need more than that, right? We do need 90, right? So that's the amount of felts I need for my church. So with the next time the Captain Tobias is coming in, we will have the felts to finish the garrison church. Look at that, who's trying to harass me. Miss Hunt once more with a ship of the line just in my channel, just doing bad business there. She's not really doing anything other than trolling. So, of course, we know the answer to that. The Admiral already felt the answer when he tried to troll me. We're not going to allow that at all. And my punishment is going to be severe. Before I'm doing, though, any punishing, let's just have a look there for more items. So for the bakeries, we would have the chocolate that comes in. I'm going with that. Let's get these items back home and then prepare our little punishment for Miss Hunt. When's, by the way, Captain Tobias coming in 1 minute, and then we have to tell her for the garrison church. Very, very good indeed. I think I've lost a ship here. Yes, an iron and coal trader. That was Miss Hunt. What is going on? The next ship was destroyed, even though I've got my ship of the line close by. Would you please take care of that? While this one is continuing to wreak havoc there on my clippers. How dare you destroying this one too? That was close, but it is slowed down now because of that. We do have a bit of influence though. Let's continue to push out some more clippers again. I've lost 1 or 2, I think. And I'm going to do that. Well, let's just do here something real quick. Let's go to ceasefire with the Admiral. It's only ceasefire, nothing else here, right? So we're not going to going with peace with him. I just want to stay a bit at a distance with him to fully focus on Miss Hunt and Alonso. I mean, he's got some heavy defense. That is a really developed island there, by the way. Lots of stuff going on just one island, and he's got a lot of very, very efficient industries over here. Just looking really beautiful, to be honest. It's a shame that we have to destroy it. Finally, the felt is in, and yeah, the construction of the garrison church continues. There we have it. It's already full of felt. It's already full of windows and bricks. It just needs to be constructed now, taking a bit of time. And that's really it. Surprised that it actually took all the resources at once, more or less. So I think theoretically don't even need the warehouse anymore, though there's still some people going back and forth, so I think we're going to keep it like that. And now we're just waiting on this one, and then also at the final location of it. Meanwhile, something is happening. I'm merging my two fleets, New World and Old World. We are, after all, at ceasefire with the Admiral, and he is the biggest threat in the New World. Merge them to, well, say a little hello to Miss Hunt there. Now, I promised a little museum just to push our attractiveness a tiny bit, and I think up here at the end of this main road that we have that leads all the way here, I would like to have a little museum, right? So something that does look nice. And also we have a separation here to the industrial area with that. So let's go ahead, and I just need to find it. We do have some 92 influence. I've stopped the propaganda, so we should be able to afford that. Unfortunately, with 3 tiles, it's not really easy on the placement. Right, we will just have it somewhere. Then here I'm going to have a little plaza in front of it, like so. This is looking a bit better than overall, even though let's just get rid of that house. I'm a sucker for that. So this one is fine, and here we're just going to have, I don't know, a house here, right, with its own central entrance there, and that's it. And then we probably will have some ornaments there. This looks a bit better. What the museum needs then, that is now something that we have unlocked with the engineers. That is our fences. So this one here, we could go with the fence starting
Ship under attack
in this area here, I guess, or here directly. Let's build the fence like that for now, right? And it goes then all the way there, and also in this area. Like so. Right, though we should not linger. The museum is not the most important thing. The most important thing right now is my fleet that is over here. So I don't think that I've had a bigger fleet yet with just engineers. And it's actually urgent because we are being actively harassed a lot right now by Miss Hunt at this point. So because the Admiral is weak, she is getting some strength, and she's just pushing into my territory all the time. We cannot allow this to happen, so let's move right onto her main island. Actually, I'm not even going for the secondary one. We are going to lose a lot of ships in this one here, but I hope it's going to be worth it. Oh, she also has the big baddie, and that's going to hurt us a lot. And look at that, we are losing ships really quickly there. These ship of the lines are extremely bad when it comes to attacks onto or starting an attack onto an island, because they're so slow. But in that case here, baddie is down. And then we're just focusing now on these cannons. It should work. He has a second big baddie, of course. It wouldn't be Miss Hunt if she wouldn't be going like that. There's still one cannon tower that we need to take care of though. This is really nasty. Look at that. And that's why I don't like these sieges right so much, because you need a lot of material to succeed. Especially those big baddies. That's 2 of them at least gone, and now it's just these cannon towers there. It's looking good, though we've lost a lot of ships. Right, this one here.
Ship under attack.
Next ship is down. Next ship is down. Let's focus the trade post there. There's still 3 more harbor cannons, and I think she is actively, yes, rebuilding those big baddies here. Look at that. So we would need to build a whole second fleet just to take care of that. And I would be stupid to do this, to be honest. So we're going in a more smarter way about this whole thing. First of all, we are taking this island here, the second one, first. And I'm going to actually purchase shares of her main island like that. We can purchase all of them and take over the island if we want to, and thus hurting her. For now, she is getting punished by losing her second island here in the Old World. Her ships are in the area doing lots of damage there. And since we have the influence, let's start building the second shipyard once more, because we just need that, and start pushing out some more ship of the lines once more. That's the important thing. So I've just reloaded, basically, for anyone that is wondering right now. Let's take down this cannon tower there. And now I'm just pushing around here, going then into our main harbor area. Because it doesn't matter really how many ship of the lines I have. They will just get wrecked by these big batties there. And also here there's 2, so she's got 4 just on this island. It's insane really when you consider how much it costs, also influence-wise. And look at that, her battle cruiser is coming from behind and trying to save it. Of course, not really successfully so.
Resume the attack, or your siege will end. Ship under attack.
As we now move fully into this harbor area, so these people don't even see it, right? They're just appearing there behind the mountain. Really cool.
Ship under attack.
And as we can see, these ships are going down so quickly. Really incredible how weak ship of the lines are when it comes to harbor attacks. Or we're just used to the military mod at this point with the heavy warships. There you go. And I'm losing a ship. But she's losing an island. That's going to hurt a bit more. It's a pretty big island at that too. There you go. That was actually faster than I thought it would be. And she's lost this one as well. Let's just have a look. Not the best items there, just some books that we could sell. I mean, it would be fine, right, for purchasing this island in here then. Why was this so hard then here? Because of these big baddies there. 2 of them. Yeah, because they can really just one-shot a ship of the line. Both of them at the same time firing, right? So that would be 2 shots and that's almost a 1-shot on a ship of the line. That's how strong they are. But I think for now our answer was clear to Miss Hunt. If she tries to troll us, she is losing this island here. Of course, she doesn't really have a lot of a chance there. Alonso is using 1 big batty on his main island as far as I can see. And he's got a few other defense lines. There is more. Okay, there's another one over there. So he's just as well fortified. All of that. Oh, and I think we are having no ceasefire at the moment. Let's go for it. She doesn't even ask for money anymore at this point. And we can just go with that. Oh, he's actually demanding something. 8,000. Alright, we can do this. We could try to go to alliance with her. Let's try the trade rights. There you go. And that would actually lead to alliance. Yep, we are allied with the pirate. So she should be going against Miss Hunter at some point now, trying to help us. And she actually likes that. Meanwhile, the museum is coming along, so we have the fence surrounded with some exhibitions there. Bear in mind, we don't have the mod here for spreading these modules there really, so I need to build it like so. And we can also add perhaps some statue there right in front of the museum. Do we have a statue? Do we want to have a statue there? I think yes. I think we could have something like flag. Too simple. A bust of someone sounds better. We could also have some lions. Nah, they are too big for that. So let's just have those 2 busts right in front of it. That should be fine. And how much do we actually need to pay? 20 influence for that. Let's go ahead. And this actually finishes all of the exhibitions there as well. Because I think the first 6 are free. And then you need to pay for the remaining ones. So far so good. And also these fences add some more attractiveness there as well. On top of it, here we have then the industrial zone. Let's get rid of this road there. Because instead I'm going to have then a buffer of some trees. And that would be... Let's make it the temperate forest. There you go. Right, so this is kind of like the green belt that we have there once more towards the industry area. Then if someone goes to the museum, they shouldn't see too much industry. Even though those bakeries are visible, but it's bakeries. We could even move them a bit further away there. That is fine. And then we actually get rid of some of that industry plus this warehouse there. This road can continue here, and then we don't need that even here, and can have a bit more forestry area there. And the only thing I should be doing now is planting some of my exhibitions. We got 4 items available right now. Some of them from Madame Kahina, others not so much. And as we can see, nice boost for each one of them. Quaint capital at least. And I think we could actually push the whole city with just 1 museum there to 2 levels. Yep. I just need a few more of these. And I have the right person in mind that can do the job. and that would be Madame Kahina. She's usually also selling museum items. Get a clipper over there. And I've got some 4 ship of the lines now in queue. Let's make it 6. So 6 more ship of the lines we are having in construction, coming to my main fleet. So we probably will try it once more, the attack on Miss Hunt's main harbor. I want to see how many ships we would really need to conquer this one. That would be interesting to know. The garrison church still needs a bit of time, and then we continue here. Stay tuned.